I'm going to assume that most of you guys have had a TikTok account or have wanted to create content on an app before. Don't mind my way here, I just got out of the shower. Now, I have always had a thing with posting on TikTok, okay, or YouTube in general, because I had a YouTube channel before my TikTok account, and I've been posting all the way since when I was 10 years old, okay? I've posted a lot. I have never skipped any month of posting whatsoever. So, this is the story of NPC Balance. I'm gonna give you a quick little warning before we start this video, but my camera is sideways, so it's long form, so it's gonna look like I'm not looking at the camera. So it's gonna be kind of weird for some of you guys, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. On November 7th, 2023, I decided I was going to post my first ever video to the account. You may ask, oh, what did you post back? This is what I posted as my first video, right? It was late at night, probably 8:30 or something. I actually posted 10 videos. The first 6 videos got around 300 views. A couple got like 600 views. But any video after that got under 100 views. And obviously, when I posted my first video and I started getting a ton of likes, I started getting tons of dopamine from that. I was obsessed with how many likes I was getting, even though it wasn't a lot of likes. It was still some sort of likes on a video, which I haven't gotten for the past like couple of days, right? So seeing that on an account that does not gain much traction was super good. November 8th, I actually ended up posting these 3 videos you can see on screen right here. And then November 9th, I posted a couple more videos. I think it was 4. November 10th, I don't know how many videos I posted. I'll have to go check, which I keep checking and recording. So, yeah. Basically, my account was doing very horrible. And by November 10th, I kind of started realizing how bad the account was going. And I want to say I had maybe 200 likes total. Here's actually specifically how many likes I had at the time, November 10th, and you could probably kind of see it grow. November 11th, I started spam posting because I was scared of not going viral. And this is where things start getting a little bit interesting. So you guys will be able to see kind of right here when I started getting scared of getting no views because I started spam posting, which I said before, right? November 10th, I ended up posting 9 videos. The 11th, I posted 7 videos. And then the 12th, I posted, I think, like 5 videos or something. Not good. Not good for spam posting. I'm probably going to say that a lot in this video. But you can see here, I'm getting like 40 views per video with one occasional video getting a little bit over 300 views. And obviously, that means your account is shadow banned. That's not good at all. Now here is when things started to actually get a little bit interesting, okay? Now, this girl followed me, here's her TikTok right here. She starts commenting on some of my videos, right? So one of the videos was like, you can see right here, there's like this Riz video or something, because Riz was the big thing of 2023 and whatnot. This girl kind of just starts flirting with me in the comments, bro. I'm like, I get super hyped up because 13-year-old me has not had like any relationship things whatsoever. So seeing this, someone trying to flirt with me in my comments, super good. And this girl commented on like every video I posted. And I low-key, without even trying, I started kind of liking her, bro. And I wish this is so bad, bro. It's so bad. So I remember this one time, it was November the 14th, and apparently she was doing this all for jokes, and I kind of got a little bit rejected, but like I didn't get like fully rejected or something. I don't know what the case was, but she kind of stopped commenting on all my videos, and we went our own separate ways. And that's the little quick story of that. So by now it was about November the 18th, okay? And this is how many likes I had and how many followers I had at the time. And things started to go kind of interesting for the accounts. Most of my videos were still landing anywhere from 0 views to, I don't know, 400, 500 views. It would either get under 100 views, anywhere from 30 to 60 views, or it would shoot up past 300 views and I would get a bunch of likes. And I remember specifically this one video got 400 views and 30 likes, and this is kind of when I realized, all right, the account is starting to grow a little bit faster now. This is good. Finally, on November the 18th, I get my first official 1,000 views on a video, and the video was still kind of going up a little bit. I was super happy to see 1,000 views and 80 likes. Here's the video right here if you guys want to know, but I was super hyped at all the views that I was getting on this account. And even after that, I was still, one other video got 1,000 views and almost 100 likes. I was so ecstatic to see my possible 100 likes, but I didn't quite get 100 likes, but I was still super happy in that video's performance. And even that, other videos were not getting under 100 views anymore. All the videos you can see right here are getting like 300 views, which was very good and good progress. Good progress is being made. Until November 24th. November 24th was a very good day, alright? Now, you can see in this video here, this video got 2,000 views and completely surpassed the 100 likes that I was getting before. Not only that, on November 24th, I hit my 1,000 total likes. I was super happy. Here's how many followers I had, and here's how many likes I had by November 24th. And those were gonna keep shooting up as we go along. So now, every video was pretty much doing good in some sort of way. Some videos would get 2,000 views, 1,000 views, and obviously some stayed behind. But then another big spike happened. I wake up on the morning of November 25th, 2023, with 4,000 views on the video I posted the night before. I was super amazed, but sadly it didn't have that many likes. I had like probably 100-ish likes at the time, but still, that was super big in my mind. And then another video I posted, another 4,000 views. Other videos, 300 views. But then another video got like 2,000 views, and it shows 6,000 right here, but it had 2,000 views and like almost 200 likes at the time. And I was super happy about that. And then more videos started getting 5,000 plus views, and it was amazing. And then on November 28th, so it's late at night on November 28th, okay? And I noticed this one video starting to kind of get some views. The video was getting, I want to say 2,000-ish views per hour. It had about 1,000, and it started shooting up. I started getting so many likes. Every refresh I would do would be a new like. I was basically getting about 300 likes an hour for the next 3 hours, okay? And when that video died off, it had about 8,700 views and 1,100 likes, which I thought was amazing, okay? Super good like to view ratio, super good everything. And by the end of the night, here are my total views and likes for NPC balance. And obviously videos after that were still doing pretty good. I was kind of slowing down on the views a little bit, but still videos would get over 1,000 views easily, as you can see right here, and things were going quite well. We start December off pretty nicely, and that's when on December 8th I decide, oh, I'm gonna post this cool video, okay? I wake up on December the 9th, and the video that I posted kind of in the middle of the day had 10,000 views, and I was like, okay, this is doing pretty good. It keeps climbing up at like 2,000, 1,500 views per hour, not super fast. But then that's when I noticed another video that I posted starts getting even more views. It completely spikes up, getting well over 20,000 views per hour, and the video shoots up to like 100,000 views in a couple of hours, okay? The video had like so many likes. I had like 4,000 likes on the video, and my total likes were going up and up and up. And that's when I hit 10,000 likes that day. Nonetheless, 17,000 likes. And I keep going up the next day too. I hit 20,000 likes the next day. And then I get really sick, all right? Not super important, but I guess I just have luck when I'm sick because I manage to go viral every time I'm sick. I get sick, and I have to skip school, right? The one day I go to school, I miss school the whole week except on Wednesday, December 13th, okay? I post a video the night before, and I wake up to go to school. Video is going viral. 10,000 views per hour. Another 10,000 likes on that one video. I shoot up past 40,000 likes on December the 13th. I'm looking at my data over here, okay? And it keeps going. I get up to 50,000 likes on December the 15th with more videos. Basically, most of my videos were getting 10,000 views plus. And it was super awesome. Nothing could stop me, right? Until views kind of started to slow down. But every video was getting more than 1,000 views. A couple of videos got under 1,000 views, but most videos stayed at around 1,000 to 8,000 views, as you can see right here. And it was super cool, super amazing, until my likes started to slow down and I could noticeably see it. So by Christmas time, the spike has ended, and I had about 1,000 followers and just about 70,000 likes right after when Christmas break started. Okay, that gets fine. We started January off kind of not the best, okay? I pretty much plateaued. I was not even getting 1 follower a day. From December the 26th on my chart right here, I had 1,034 followers. And then January the 13th, I had about 1,054 followers. So things weren't going that good. I was probably getting about 100 likes a day. And if that, maybe a couple thousand views per day. Not a lot, all right? Not a lot to compare to what I was getting beforehand. And then on January the 13th, I kind of just take a little break from posting. I completely stopped posting. I was posting like, I want to say 3 to 5 videos per day to not posting one for like 5 days. Posted one, then quit for another 3 days until January the 21st, to where I was like, huh, maybe I could start posting again. So I posted like 2 videos. January the 22nd, I posted like another 2 videos, I think. This is when things go absolutely absurd. So on January the 23rd, I started getting a couple of likes. I don't know on what video. I just know that I started getting a couple of likes on something. And then I checked the notifications. It's all coming from this one old video I posted a long time ago. The video probably had around 200,000 views, I want to say. January 24th, I wake up with like 100 new followers and 10,000 new likes, I want to say. So another video that had 36,000 views just started randomly going up at about 20,000 views per hour. My estimate, I want to say. Started getting tons of views. At the time, I went to school, I woke up, the video had about 130,000 views. Later on, by the end of that day, it had somewhere around 500,000 views, and video was going insane. I went from 76,000 likes to 89,000 likes, and that old video from before was from 200,000 to, I want to say, like 400,000 all the way up to like 600,000. that video kind of started to slow down. But this other video that I posted on December 19th just started going up. It was an old video I posted a month ago. It started randomly going viral. This is kind of one of the weirdest viral stories ever because I have no explanation. I don't know why it started to go viral at this time. But video just started going insane. I started getting like over 1,000 views per minute, so many likes. Like I would go to the bathroom, come back, a period lasted about 50 minutes or so. And in that time, I got, how many views? A lot of views, probably like 50 or so thousand, maybe even more, including probably about 3,000 likes or something. And I could just keep refreshing, and every minute it would go up 100 likes. It's super crazy. Over the next couple of days, this video just kept getting 1 million views every single day. All right, 2 million, 3 million views, 3.6 million views. And I remember the video hit 100,000 likes. I was in total shock about this too. 100,000 likes. I've never gotten 100,000 likes. I think the most amount of likes I gained beforehand was about 37,000 likes. But seeing 100,000 likes on a video was crazy to me. A video that I posted, all right? And the video kept growing to 200,000 likes, 300,000 likes. The video hit 5 million views and eventually sits at 7.7 million views today and 477,000 likes, which is mental to me. Very cool. Now, this is when another, even bigger spike happened. On the night of January 28th, 2024, I decide, oh, I'm gonna post a video, all right? Post a video at 10 p.m. that night. And I wake up 6 a.m. ready for school, like always. Video had above average views, about 25,000 views. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good. But I kind of expected this because the other video at the time had almost 5 million views, and that was the main looker, right? Video was probably getting about 5,000 views per hour, looking at my chart. It goes all the way up to 10,000 views per hour, very good. 20,000 views per hour. Now by lunchtime, I had about 130,000 views on the video, and the video was starting to go crazy. And specifically, I had this one class, right? I checked my views before the class started, 6th to 7th period, okay? The video had about 250,000 views, and I couldn't check it, but I know that the video was starting to get over 70,000 views per hour. So I check it in the middle, near towards the end of the class. I remember that video had like something crazy like 330,000 views, getting like 80,000 views in that entire time, right? I check how many views per hour I'm getting over 130,000 views per hour. Now I remember going onto the bus where I kept refreshing these views. It would go up like 300, then like down 100, and then up like 800, down 300, down 200, up 300, up 300 again. It would keep cycling through these different numbers, going down and up, and it kept going up. It was crazy. And eventually the views per hour plateaued. I'm gonna show it on my computer here. I was getting 100,000 views per hour, 170,000 views per hour. And then I go to bed that night, and the video had well over, we could see here, 1.7 million views. So in 10 hours, or 24 hours, my bad, the video had 1.7 million views. So here's the entire graph for you guys right here. This is insane, okay? Video growing at a super crazy rate. Obviously, with the going viral ones, many other videos start going viral. I started getting pretty consistent 200,000 views. Some video didn't do the best, like 5,000 views, but some were doing pretty immaculate. And by February 6th, I had 6,000 followers and almost 1 million total likes. After that, videos kept going up pretty nicely. I got a couple 100,000 views on a couple of videos. And then on February the 13th, it's probably like 1 a.m. or something. I go to bed, wake up, videos at like 10,000 views and going up, pretty normal, right? And then it just starts blowing up, kind of like the other video, but instead of 170,000 views per hour, it's getting 100,000 views per hour, and it's going up pretty fast. And then it starts slowing down, and then completely bottoms out at 0 views. It is not getting any more views, and the views stop at 1.2 million and 99.6 thousand likes. Now, slowly over the course of a couple of days, that count did actually reach 100,000 and still sits right now at about 102,000 views, just barely above 100K. But I remember it being so close to 100,000 likes, but not quite there. And that video still sits today at 1.2 million views as well. It wasn't just this video, including these videos of the blue sky, and those videos were getting like 30,000 views per hour and a bunch of likes, and those were definitely adding to the account, and it was going pretty well. And videos were just on average getting anywhere between 5,000 and like 20,000 views, some getting over 10,000, which was very good. But it started bottoming out a little bit. You know, after that, after those other spikes, it started to kind of calm down, or should I say plateau at around 5,000 views, like I said before. And as you can see here, we're not doing too bad. To start off the month of March, on March 3rd, we made this video right here, and it got 100,000 views, okay? Which was way above average, but the special thing about this video, it is the only outlier in, like, early March, okay? This is, like, the only video that did quite well, and this, like, I wanted to keep going viral. Now, another little outlier of this video here is I would usually post the same sound to every single video, and today I was like, oh, I'm gonna try a different sound. And I started using that sound a lot, but it did not work, okay? We'll get into the end of March to see what other cool things happen, okay? So March 15th is a pretty interesting day. I decided to test another new sound because the other sound was not working. It's that carnival song. I can't play it, but if you are a TikTok fanatic back in 2024, you will completely understand what I'm talking about. And I start playing that song on all of my videos. And views go all the way up, all right? On March 15th, I got another 1 million view video, and soon after, I got another 200,000 view video, and every video was hitting 10K or above. And even that, I was getting more 200K plus videos, and it was all doing super well. Now that was a quick little spike, and into April, I wasn't getting too much. I was sticking around where I was at beforehand. And I had one big video in the month of April. Once again, I started dating this one woman in April of 2024, so I wasn't focused much on TikTok at the time. I was posting maybe once a day, but I had one little outlier, got 2.8 million views. Now, the thing about that video is it grew slowly, so within that, it probably got a million views, I want to say, but it kept going over time. So yeah, I went to go check. April was a completely horrible month for the account, and it was a pretty down low. Only notable video is this video with 2.8 million views, which had a million, like I said before, and then this video with 48,000 views, kind of towards the end of the month. But now we start May 1st. May 1st was very interesting for the account. I started getting a million views after a million views on pretty much a lot of videos, okay? Now, it wasn't a super big spike, but I got a couple million view videos, such as this video right here, this video right here, and even this video right here on May 11th, okay? And every video was doing quite well in the month of May. And some videos would get like 5,000 views, but still, every video would do kind of well. Up until May 20th, to where, once again, videos were just going crazy now. Every video was getting at least 40,000 views. One video started getting up to 50,000 views per hour. It was like a huge spike. And then it stopped. I don't know what happened, but I didn't really think much of it. And then I have my school graduation on May 21st. May 21st is when everything kind of went downhill for the accounts, because I posted and my video was completely shadow banned. I don't know what happened or what was the cause. Got 0 views in the first hour. I was like, oh, that's not good. I delete the video, post again. 0 views by the end of the day. Not good. So I post again later that night. Once again, 0 views next morning. So I post on May 26th, no views. I post on like June 1st or something, nothing. I keep posting 0 views on every video I post. I don't know what is the cause of this or what had happened, but every video was doing absolutely terrible, getting 0 views, and it was a pretty down low for the accounts. That is until June 13th. Now, this day was going to cause some of the biggest chain of events you probably will ever hear from someone that posted on TikTok, okay? Because on June 13th, I was at a very down low, 0 views, okay? Every video getting 0 views, okay? I figured the problem out. There's this feature on TikTok. I don't know what it is. It's like add yours or something. I could put a little description of what the add yours feature is right here. But I kept adding those on my videos, and apparently that was making me shadow ban because I did not add it to this video. And that fixed the problem. The video that I posted got 1,000 views. And then I posted another one after that on June 13th at 7,000 views. So I figured out the problem, and everything was good. I wake up on June 14th to a couple of notifications that verified users commented on my post, okay? And this is strictly because, and I posted this, all right, the day prior on June 13th. I started getting notifications that verified, like, companies were commenting on my videos. On June 17th, I decided to post that same video again. Now, this is the first instance where celebrities actually started commenting on videos, okay? Because not only did I get Lowe's or a bunch of other companies to comment on the videos like you could see here, but Sophie Rain herself actually commented on that video, as you can see right here, all right? The video sits at 99,000 views today, and it was pretty crazy. Now, the rest of June was pretty exciting, but then this whole story starts on June 27th, 2024. So now it's June 27th, 2024, and this video right here was the first video to basically go viral, I want to say. And over the day, it just went up probably 40,000 views per hour, I want to say, and then kind of slowed down by June 28th. And this is kind of where things start getting really crazy, so we're going to go day by day. June 28th was a little bit more boring. No really major videos went viral. June 29th, once again, not many major videos went viral, and that's when on June 30th, on June 30th, another video that I posted the day prior on June 29th actually started to get a couple thousand views per hour. Eventually now it ended up at 60,000 views today, and this is when things go insane. This is the craziest viral, and this is where the entire story starts. So I wake up and post a video, and obviously within the first couple of hours, video starts getting up to 20,000 views per hour. Now here are the analytics of the video in this screenshot you can see, and here's the video in question, and it's starting to go up quite a lot. And I post a couple other videos, and those videos start doing pretty well as well, all right? And then later that night, I post this video. So you might be looking at this video right here, saying like, oh, 1,000 views. What's so good about 1,000 views? That video does not have 1,000 views anymore. This video right here, 1,800 views, is the video that is going to basically take off, and this is pretty much the craziest viral ever. So let's get on with it. Let's go to July 2nd. Good morning, July 2nd. I wake up at about 10 a.m. The video had 104,000 views and about 7,000 likes, I want to say. And I was happy with that. Now, over the day, it kept doing pretty good. Like, by 1 p.m., it had 190,000 views and getting about 30,000 views per hour. Now, this was kind of the one video that was going pretty viral. Others were getting some views and stuff. And this night, I was so happy to go to the gym with my friend Clive, okay? And on this day, I actually recorded a podcast episode, and I basically talk about the video itself going viral. So the video started to really spike up when I went to the gym because it had around 400,000 views and getting 50,000 views per hour. Now, this is what the graph looked like of that, and it looked pretty insane. Now, going to the gym, I arrived at the gym at probably about 4:30, and I had about 300,000 views on the video. I left the gym at 9 p.m. with 530,000 views, so that should give you an estimate on how fast this one video was growing, okay? Now, here's actually some of the clip from me talking in that one podcast episode, so do not mind my voice, okay?
Anyway, I'm blowing up on TikTok right now.
He is.
We left the room. The video is at 360K. Video's at 367.4 now. Going up about 100 a second. So
the video kept going insane, and by midnight, the video had 672,000 views and was getting 40,000 views per hour, and it was kind of slowing down for its night spike. I wake up on July 3rd, and the video had just over 1 million views. I woke up a little bit earlier at around 9 a.m., probably 8:30 or something. Video was getting over 60,000 views per hour now, and completely ended its nightly spike where the views kind of dropped down. If you're a creator, you already know what the nightly spike is. Now, this is kind of when a bunch of other videos started getting well above 10,000 views. 100,000 views. Tons of videos were getting 100,000 views, and it was looking very good for the account. And then I decided to post this video. It doesn't have many views. Wrong, okay? First 30 minutes of the post, 10,000 views in the first 30 minutes. And then by an hour, the video just started getting like up to 1,000 views per minute, and it quickly rose up to like 70,000 views by the first hour. It quickly stopped getting only about 20,000 views per hour, and then the video today sits at 1.2 million views, which is another video over 1 million views. And this is kind of what the analytics graph looked like a couple days later. But it just gets crazier from here. Kind of by midday, the original video that was blowing up had 1.4 million views. And later that night, it had 1.7 million views. The video was kind of slowing down just a little bit, and it was gradually going down from about 50,000 views per hour to only 30,000 views per hour. On the morning of America Day, the video had 2.3 million views. I woke up a little bit later this day, and I immediately started posting videos. I posted 2 videos of the first like 30 minutes of waking up, and that's when another video just starts going absolutely crazy. Here's the video, and the video in the first hour got 100,000 views. And this is kind of what the analytics graph of it looks like. As you can see, it's a huge spike right at the start, and it quickly died off. But this video, you can see right here by this clip, I'm going to try to find the clip, but if there's a clip here, this is how fast the video was going. Every scroll on, like, this view counter was going up, like, 800 views every, like, 5 or 10 seconds, which is, I've never seen it. I think Mr. Beast gets that level of views, okay? Right around this video going viral, I decided to just look at the comments to see what people were commenting on, like, the super mega viral video with 2.5 million views at the time. JoJo Siwa herself commented on the video. Now, obviously, the text was saying, a celebrity that should not be famous, right? JoJo Siwa decided to say herself, and the comment immediately blew up, right? And I noticed this, I'm like, what? Now, over the day, I just kept posting videos, and these views were still going up. Like, even new videos were getting, like, 10,000 views per hour. All 8 videos I posted that day, except one video, got over 100,000 views, and one video quickly started to go up a little bit. Here's the video right here. This video would also blow up as well. Since it's America Day, I obviously go around my neighborhood looking at a bunch of fireworks that's happening, and that's when I get this video right here. By the way, within 2 days, the video gets like 500,000 views. So basically, every video I posted was going viral or getting at least 100,000 views, okay? And by the end of the night, when I go to bed, the video sits at about almost 4 million views, 3.8 to be specific, and the video was getting 140,000 views per hour. Now, you might think, oh, how do you know that? It's been over 48 hours, you can't check. I was doing a bunch of estimates and basically graphing it every hour, which is how I have the graph, and the video was going up 100,000, 124,000. It's basically a big estimate, and you could see right here how many views per hour I'm specifically getting in the last 48 hours, along with how many views per minute I'm getting. And as you can see, these views per minute are really high. Some of the most craziest views per minute I think I've ever seen. I wake up on July 5th with the other video having just about 5 million views, I want to say. And obviously the JoJo Siwa comment had near 100,000 likes on the comment, which was very crazy to me, right? So at 12:38, I decided to post this video right here. And this video started off very bad. In the first hour, that video got 352 views, which is not good at all. By the second hour, the video started going up a little bit, but only had 1,800 views by hour 2. By hour 3, the video had 10,000 views. Started going up a little bit, okay? By 4 p.m., the video had 83,000 views, started getting up to 70,000 views per hour. Now, this was way above average growth, but also I was like, oh, this is a normal video kind of going viral. I didn't really think much of it, and I thought the video would just do bad because it did bad in the first hour, right? Now, by 4 p.m., the other video that was going viral hit 6 million views and was getting 200,000 views per hour now. This was around the time where a famous TikToker called Sam Poster just followed me randomly, okay? He had 4.5 million followers, and I did some research on this guy, and apparently he was this famous old day TikToker with about 5.5 million followers and just did a bunch of TikTok dances back in like 2020. Completely fell off by 2022, but it was crazy that someone this famous followed me, right? By 5 p.m., this video right here had 162,000 views and gained 78,000 views that hour. Next hour, 6 p.m., the video had 290,000 views and got 130,000 views. Now, this is kind of around the time I noticed that this video was growing just as fast as the January 29th video we talked about earlier. And obviously, it was going to get way more crazy than this. Now, it wasn't even just these two videos. Other videos were getting a ton of views, including this video, which had just surpassed 100,000 likes and was also getting a ton of views. Right now, it sits about 3.7 million views and 210,000 likes, but still very crazy. So now here's a little bit of a story time, right? I'm outside with one of my friends, Declan, okay? And me and Declan were kind of thinking of having a sleepover. I had things to do the next day, but I don't really care. And I just kind of wanted to hang out, right? So video's still going viral. And I'm outside, and the video right now, the video had around, I want to say, 500,000 views by the time we were deciding if we wanted to have a sleepover or not. It was getting over 230,000 views per hour. Then it kept going up. Now, I thought it was just going to be some simple spike, but it wasn't. By 8 p.m., the video had 876,000 views and was getting over 350,000 views per hour. Now, the next hour, this is kind of when we decided we wanted to watch a movie because there's not much else we could do at a sleepover. Video has 1.2 million views when we start this movie up, okay? And I was getting about 400,000 views per hour. I specifically remember ending the movie with 1.8 million views, and in a whole hour, it went from 1.2 million to 1.8 million views, which means this video was getting over 500,000 views per hour, okay? I remember going to bed that night, and the video had around 2.5 million views, still getting over 400, maybe 500,000 views per hour, but I had a feeling it was kind of going to slow down soon, right? I wake up the next morning on July 6th, very early, and it was about 6 a.m., I want to say. The video had about 4.3 million views, and it did kind of slow down to like 150,000 views per hour, but it started going right back up. Kind of by the early morning time, that video just started spiking up to 300,000 views per hour once again, and by 10 p.m. on July 6th, the video had 8 million views and basically got 1 million views in 10 hours. In 24 hours, the video got 6 million views, and the video was getting kind of close to 10 million views. And I was kind of wondering which video would hit 10 million views first. It was kind of a race between the two videos because the other video at the time had around the same amount. I want to say 8.8 million views, probably near my 9 million views. And I was so excited for this video to possibly hit 1 million likes. That was kind of the main thing I wanted. My dream ever on social media was to get a video with 1 million likes, and this video was getting really close to it. These two videos, in fact, were getting really close to those 1 million view marks. July 6th, also, I went to my grandparents' house, and videos were kind of slowing down besides the two videos that were already going viral. Like, I didn't have any notable, like, spikes on other videos. It was just those two, and all the other videos were getting anywhere from 100,000 views, maybe up to 1 million views, I want to say. On July 7th, I wake up, and the video was very close to 10 million views. Now, the other video, I think, had just hit 10 million views. I can't really remember. It was still going up super fast, probably over 200,000 views per hour, and I was getting the majority of my likes from that one video. And just before 48 hours, at like 11:45, the video hit 10 million views. And obviously, the other video had 10 million views as well. So that was super insane and super crazy to me, right? And later that night, at 10 p.m., the video had 12 million views, and almost, I want to say 800,000 likes almost. The video was still getting over 170,000 views per hour, which is still more than the January 29th video from earlier. And the other video I want to say was nearing 13 million views or something. This is kind of when I start losing track of the days. I kind of just forget. July 8th, one video started to go up, I think, and the other videos were kind of slowing down a little bit. Now they were getting less than 50,000 views per hour, and this one stopped at like 13 million views, and the other one was at like 12.5 million views, I want to say. And then July 9th was the horrible day, very bad. July 9th starts like any other day, basically getting a ton of views, and the next day I had to go on vacation, right? So I was super excited for vacation, but I guess the universe had other plans because midday, I just get banned, just flat out banned on the account, okay? And I'm super confused. I'm wondering what happened. And it says right here, your account will be deleted on August 8th, 2024. and it said that I was under 13 years old, which at the time I wasn't under 13, but I was still not like old enough to be on TikTok or going viral for that matter, right? And I realized, oh yeah, I posted people on there and the account got banned, and not good, right? You wouldn't believe it, but I got the account back. I was super happy, super ready to keep posting until I had to put my real age into TikTok, and completely comments were gone. I was so bummed out about this. I was crying. Everything sucked. All the videos were getting less than 1,000 views per hour now, and it was not a good time. Okay, so basically, what happened for anyone that asked why I get banned is basically the account gets banned. I had to put in my real age so I could get the account back. I get the account back, but nobody can comment on these videos. And basically, the whole point were for people to comment on the videos. And since no one could comment, I can't really post anything. I could post, but like, there's no reason to post. So that was super sad, and I decided to move over to another account, and I was basically shadow banned. So by the end of that, the videos amassed 14.5 million views and 1 million likes. I was super happy about that 1 million likes. And the other video had 13.3 million views and just over 800,000 likes. And I think I amassed over 20 videos with 1 million views total. And here's how many videos I amassed with 100,000 views. I'm going to go count. So crazy stuff, right? Here's how the account is doing now. As I record this on May the 18th, videos are doing okay. I'm posting occasionally on the account. I do have my comments back on, which is good. And I've even gotten like 2 million views over the past since I started posting again, which also that's pretty good. I started posting probably early March, I want to say, on the NPC account. And yeah, views are just pretty average. Not the best, but like pretty average, right? So that's the story on NPC balance. Here's a little
Y'all,
cringy
thank you for watching till the end of the video. I hope you genuinely enjoyed this story time, and maybe you'll start posting on TikTok or something. Let me know what stories you want to hear about. I have tons of stories. Just give me like a concept idea, and then I can see if I could do it or something. And then, yeah, just like and subscribe if you thought this story was cool. So anyways, I have to catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.